Gosh. Sorry, my microphone's been a little bit weird lately. So I like realize I'm talking and then it's not picking up. Um don't know why it's doing that. So I figured out where to go. Yeah. I played off camera for I want to say like 4, 5 hours. It wasn't very long. And I found the place I'm supposed to go to, I believe. So I have not been there yet. But I was looking for like a door that I need to use the grapple beam on. And so I finally found it. I was like, geez. It was kind of obvious, but not at the same time. I feel like I could have found it a lot earlier. I must have walked past it like twice. Yeah, it's a little weird microphone thing. It's one of the technical things that pops up. That wasn't even the technical difficulty that I was having before. I think I mentioned it in Discord that it's having a little bit of trouble. That was just the internet acting a little funky. So okay, so I don't remember how many hours I played off camera. I know it wasn't very much, but I did not play or do, excuse me, I did not continue the story. So I pretty much found where I need to go, went to the save point before, just saved and turned it off, and it's been about a week since then. So I've been anxiously waiting to continue playing this. I was trying to find like a point in between Breath of the Wild and Subnautica to play this, but Subnautica was just getting really good, and Breath of the Wild, of course, is Breath of the Wild. So, and then I beat Subnautica, so there's that. But yeah, I believe this is where I'm supposed to go. It's this elevator that takes me to an entirely new area that I've not been to. I haven't played in like a week though, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty compared to like the last time. And I haven't even streamed it for like I think 2 weeks now, so. Okay, so the next area I'm supposed to go to is called Verenia, I believe. Unless it's like Fernia or something like that. That's some weird pronunciation, but I believe I got it right. Also, like watching the playback too, a couple things I wanted to mention. For one, somebody in chat mentioned like I think the first episode that my suit was orange, and they were mentioning like, oh, they turned blue, and I was like, I think it was always blue. I didn't realize in the beginning. I don't know what it was. I think I was either reading chat or something that the suit was orange upon arriving here. So that was entirely my bad. I really don't know how I missed it, but I most certainly did. And so I just wanted to mention that because I was like, gosh, I don't know how I missed such an obvious thing like that. But yeah, I think it was you too. I honestly do think it was you. But I was like, I don't want to assume, but I think it is. So I apologize for that. I was totally blundering on my part. I'm like, gosh, how did I miss that? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go up there. I think I am. Let me see if there's any secrets in this room. Okay, cool. Okay, these are the ones I have to walk on, so. Gosh, it's just gonna be like me remembering the controls fully for the first like 30 minutes of playing this. It's because it really has been a while. This place kind of looks like a church or something, like, or a hall or something. With like the way the water is, with like the statues. It looks like you're getting like baptized or something. Okay, so it's been a while too since I've actually had to fight an enemy. I'm trying to remember what the last one even was. I think it was like the super fast one, but I can't quite remember. I remember that one gave me trouble though. So many missiles. Okay, let's see if I can. Nope. Okay. Whoop. You saw tattered flags in the background. Yeah, it looks like some sort of hall, like ceremonial hall or something. And I want to parry as well as cutscene Samus does.
Anaman Henki Maradis, Pisalakutar Ili Zoha Hasana, Ilichozo Manfaragai Atasen Maburis, Ashkar Behek, Ninu Gabara Neporien Lebat Balis Hemniku, Hemsenilitanumar Tarbichozo Rahama Hasana Maburis Ili Maukin, Saharilin Ili Maukin, Pinoras Hasana Tar Ilichozo. Urairisi dos Karodan Ilimathroid, Nirmugi Talar Suradis me Iliagar Nalima, Uramahar Pantamugi dos Salal Pura Mathroid, Kunihabari Hundar Talasabekes en Holchanim, Linkatalu Ili Uliris, Sabalba, Ashkar Behek, Hasari Gale Ubana dos Elegar Mir. Ninu Barash nek ili ferun tar hadar, les ninu kedar, ili mathroid mugi, tanam tar bi hadar bunta, eiris dos eka ili gimel, ashkar behek gabori dos balan ili mathroid dos ili tarin nalima hemsatar, humbim bi kalki sakra, dos horek bura, ninu mehirin ili zoha hasana, Bimura Kabara ili Sahali, Dosuran ili Mathroid. Kalmir Tostek, Ananakoden Mugi Akalai. Ashkar Behek, Hem ili Maukin, Hasana Hasari Anabalta dos Humahar Sarian. Ili Darin Alima. Les Nudakan dos Geren Humahar Korgangal Turuta Mathroid. Sabalba. Talaris le shak sirugali nevak, Hemmugi lamai dos goro humahar yoris me kohana. Aitar ili gelsu manu naloni ishka ili agarna lima, Mugi garama bi eris les nido. Ili tarin alima megori le shakutanka, Omtar humahar gelsu mugi barilin ili eris. Arek ebores, ashkar behek, elemeirisi, dos karodan hum. Ninu aros hakame, ninu mahar meheni, dos tumema, ninu mahar yoris. Ishili mathroe, meili agar nalima, habari bama mugi sarali, lina tamahar toshek. Nutili Mathroid desborodo. Ili yoristar ashkar behek, Dora habar bados les maradan. Has bados les maradan. Ashka ulugal ata. Ili emai marhuma satari lin ashkar behek. Tamus arlan, feje hadoran. Ninu habar kumane hundos, devolen ili mathroidim ishkanulisa tamaharisbi.
Kino ulu turuta, ana maril sanur pura, ay marhel kalom.
Ata estor daboris urahama. Ana habar kisari ilisaka.
Oh, so you're the reason I couldn't go up there?
Anaman bala neyata tamus.
Oh, geez. First of all, I want to say, before I forget, that purple enemy looks really cool. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate the color on that. Second of all, pretty cool how Samus got voice lines. A lot of stuff was mentioned in that scene. Gosh, I'm not sure. Gosh, dang, that actually took a lot of HP. I'm like down to 2 tanks. I didn't start with that little, did I? Maybe I did. Oh yeah, that strafe takes a lot much. Wow, that actually straight up hits me up there too. Isn't it crazy how much damage this thing actually does? But yeah, I just have to reflect all my thoughts because I didn't want to talk during the cutscene, but a lot of stuff happened that I was like, oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Okay, so got killed there. Guess I'll take the chance to mention it now. So the first thing I want to mention was, of course, like the color of the enemy. I thought it looked really cool. Geez, I actually was straight up at full HP. The second was that I noticed the music playing there. I know like some games like, you know, share the music and whatnot. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't know if anybody like picked up on this or not, but it sounded like the music from like Torvis Bog from like Metroid Prime 2, which I'm sure is probably used in another game. I don't know, but it definitely sounded like a remix of that, and I thought it was kind of cool. There's that whole entire cutscene between me and that Chozo. I think I'm okay to skip. Oh, well, wrong button. Great start. I'll just have to be more mindful about not getting hit too, because that thing does so much damage. Oh, I didn't see it charging its cannon. Okay, cool. Oh man, that poor guy. He's just helped me too. And so to answer your question, chat, yes, I think it was implied in the very beginning that somebody had hacked into the enemies, and so they're kind of under somebody else's control. So that's one thing. The second I see here, no. The place you go to in Metro Prime is Talon 4. So SR388, if I'm remembering it correctly, is the original planet you go to. I think in the first game, if I remember correctly. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with like the 8-bit ones, just because like I kind of was introduced into it later on. But yeah, I believe that's from the first game. Because I think Zeebs is the second game, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. Okay, that didn't work. I guess I'll just kind of have to run off, press down, and then up real quick. Oh, dang it. Well, I kind of had it there. I might be mixing up the two, but I know that those are pretty much the two main planets from one of those games. gosh, you have to like, it looks like it's not too hard, but you have to like time when you like press the button, otherwise you're too late and you do that. Or too early and you're on the left side. This is totally where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, okay, cool. Hopefully still not being back down. Okay, cool. Still think that dash ability was like really stupid good in that whole entire fight. Like as soon as I got it, I knew it was gonna be really useful. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's from the NES games. Yeah. That's what I was meaning when I said like the 8-bit ones. Even no, it's not really 8-bit, but I should have been like the first two, the ones just called like Metroid. Okay, so I can't get that yet. It just kind of shows my age, and I guess like my poor choice of words is calling it 8-bit when I mean to just refer to it as like some NES game. But yeah, that's what those plants are from. So I guess if we're lining up the events here, it's talking about how, gosh, like just thinking about the whole entire thing. So I mean, Samus got rid of all the Metroids, and then the dude came back. I was like, okay, what the hell? And so I guess it's just kind of explaining his like goals, or I guess what he was doing in the meantime and since then. Okay, so where? I thought that was Brinia. It is in Brinia. Okay, so I need to take the top elevator from Dairon, which is all the way down here. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. It shouldn't take too long to get there because this game's pretty good about shortening the distance between everything. See if I got anything new going on here.
Data. Our profile friend has explained much. We now know why the enemy are pursuing you. Samus Aran, Ravenbeak lured you here. He wants the Metroid DNA that exists only within you.
When he said Ravenbeak, I forgot that was his name for like a split second. So I was like, dang, this computer is like straight up insulting the Chozo.
I have confirmed that Quiet Road has deactivated all remaining enemies. You should now be able to reach the surface unthreatened. The route Quiet Road opened is in Durenia. Return there immediately.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I didn't have a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo growing up. Like, it wasn't really like the console I grew up with. I more so grew up with GameCube, although I did play like N64 and like Sega Genesis growing up. So there's that, but that's about it. I don't think I can get that one yet because I need some sort of more bulk booster. I'm not gonna worry about that. But wait, this is recharge my missiles or energy? I think this is just missiles. Oh no, sweet. Okay, cool. Just both. Well, I really need that. Yeah, for sure, Noodle. Good to see you here. Especially after like the late stream last night. It's all good. Gosh, when did I finish streaming last night? That was like at like I think that was like close to 2 o'clock. So that had to have been like what, 5 o'clock for you? Because you're on the East Coast. Whoops, went up instead of down. Have I been in here? I think I have. Yeah, exactly. Like I grew up like I was more of like a Nintendo person growing up, and my brother like really liked like PlayStation, and so my brother had PS2 and like PlayStation and PS2, and then I had like I mean he had the N64, but let me just make sure. I think this way will take me there too. He had an N64, of course, because like growing up, I didn't really know what an N64 was, so he introduced me to video games in general. But then, you know, like in the later, like teen years and stuff like that, that's what he kind of more focused with, and what I stuck with, and what he stuck with. So, okay, still need to go a little bit further down. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Oops, if I can get down here. And, okay, just get up. Okay, here we go. Almost there. And then I can focus a little bit more on Jack, because I just wanted to make sure I was going the right way. I noticed I kind of got lost twice. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was around 5 AM. Okay, yeah. That was probably the latest I think I streamed. If it wasn't that one, then it was the Terrytown stream, was Zelda, because I know that's the longest stream I've had. But I feel like I started that one earlier. No, I didn't get lost. I went the wrong way. Like, I know where I'm supposed to go, I just went the wrong way to get there. Because I made a turn too quickly, I guess. Or, like, I went and stayed at the same level instead of, like, going down deeper. Yeah, any open world game is prone to long streams. Yeah, especially, like when you, like, what was it? When I was going through the, gosh, I'm trying to remember the first place. The first place was the Sea Dragon. Like, when I was going through there, I can't even find the Sea Dragon. Or not the Sea Dragon, but the place to go in there. So it's like stuff like that, whenever you don't necessarily have like a place marker or where to go. Especially in open world games, that just always happens. So I'm like, I love streaming them, don't get me wrong, but like in terms of calculating how long the stream is going to be, it's really hard to tell. Unless you've like played the game. In which case you're like, oh yeah, the Terrytown quest, that should take me like about an hour or so, or something like that. But then you gotta know you're gonna do the Terrytown quest to begin with, so. I have to like slowly whittle this thing down. The lava lakes was the last part in there. It was the part before the lava lakes. Whatever it was. It was like underneath the Lost River, but before the lava lakes. I can't remember what that place is called. Inactive lava zone? Okay, that sounds like a Sonic stage. All these like Subnautica areas sound like Sonic stages. Oh, okay, so there was something here. Cool. Missile expansion. Okay, so it's called Inactive Lava Zone and then Lava Lakes. Okay, cool. That's good to know then. Yeah, because I couldn't remember the name at all. Actually, I don't even think it was mentioned. Yeah, it seemed kind of active for one reason or another. I thought like little fumes going on and stuff. Okay, it was actually straight up on the right side, or on the left side. Okay, cool. Skip that. No, I think this is just like a map or something. Or no? Okay, it was. Cool, cool. Dang, there's actually a lot of Burnia I haven't explored. Yeah, save. What is this? This is the ammo station. Okay, and I can open this door finally. Cool, cool, cool. Whoop. Okay, cool. Because that thing's been bothering me for a while. I was like, when I was looking off camera of where to go, I was like, I feel like this is something that's clearly in the way of where I need to go. But I can't open it up yet. Gosh, this thing takes a lot of damage. But yeah, no, that was honestly speaking a really, really good stream. I think, I mean, even though it took a while, I definitely, definitely took like, I did a lot during that stream, so. There we go, and down to the right. And so, yeah, somebody in, like, what was it? Somebody in Discord was mentioning the below zero, or I think it was in chat, like when I was gonna play it, and so I think it was just last night, because I know it's been asked before, but specifically last night. And so I'm gonna probably take like a little bit of a break, and also see too if I can find it on sale, because that would certainly help me out. And then and pick it up, because I'm really interested in playing it for sure. Gosh, there's a lot of left and right in this like little area. It's like weaving back and forth. I get to play the colder game in the appropriate season. Yeah, that is true. Just like smack all these with the cannon. I don't think that's a way to kill them, but it's a way to kill them. Okay, cool. Wow, I just missed all of those missiles. Like, I missed all the shots that it took with that. Jeez. Ugh. Are there any Christmas-themed games worth playing? I don't know, actually. I don't know of many Christmas games in general. Like, I don't know, like, the Santa Claus, I guess? I can get the Elf game for the GameCube. I don't even know if there is an Elf game for the GameCube. I just assume there is, because there's a lot of... not that Elf's a bad movie, I'm not criticizing that. But I am criticizing the game adaptations. This is a lot of really, really bad games based off of movies. I don't know what the studio is that works on them, or if it's even the same studio, but most of the time they're pretty bad. Oh yeah, some indie ones. I saw like, there was one that, I don't remember what tuber was playing it, but it was like some weird visual novel, and it wasn't like a cutesy one either. It was just like kind of weird. Like, and I couldn't tell if it was like a horror or like if it was like a dating sim. It felt like both, which is saying something. Like mixing a horror and a dating sim together, and I'm not quite sure which one is which. Like, that's kind of saying something about the game and how weird it felt. Okay, so let's go to that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, it wasn't Doki Doki. Doki Doki's not a dating sim. Gosh, it's really been a while since I played this, so I'm trying to remember how to do this whole entire thing. Cthulhu saves Christmas. Okay, so it's the Y button. If I press that, then it drops it. Okay. Okay, cool. I always hate the way that door looks. It kind of grosses me out. It's like such a weird creature that's on the door for some reason. Alright, boss fight. Oh yeah, it's just straight up where I'm going to be able to get the power up that I can move around in water more. Oh no, I thought I beat Subnautica, but it pulls me right back in. Oh, is this where the tentacle that was sticking out from before comes from? Oh, jeez. Oh, so you straight up can't take out the red one. Okay, that's good to know. Gosh, I got like an itch on the side of my face too. I'm like, my face hasn't itched this whole entire time except for this boss fight. Gosh, it feels like every boss that was taking like whole bunch of HP from me with every hit. I mean, I guess I can just like shoot missiles at them too, so it's only fair. Okay, let's go up. I don't know what this is gonna do. Oh, whoop. Jeez, I don't even know what I was supposed to do there. Actually, I should probably stop shooting missiles too, because if I don't have missiles, then... Oh, jeez. Well, I feel like that one was kind of fast for me to dodge. I don't know. Maybe I timed it wrong, but I feel like with the speed I can move back. I don't know if I could dodge the second one. Okay, so I am at full HP and full missiles, so I should be able to do this. If I don't mess up too much, because I was taking a lot of damage too. Yeah, you see how fast that is? I feel like I timed that really well. I don't think I can actually dodge that one. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can. I don't know if I can dodge it that way, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Oops. I'm like pressing the wrong button too, because I'm like still kind of mixing up the controls. Okay, you can. Okay, I was just messing up the jump then. Okay, what am I? Oh, I think I'm supposed to shoot over to the right side. Okay. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I see the little blue thing now over there. That sucks. I could have done that before, but it's okay. So I just have to figure out how to make my way over there. Okay, so a short hop. Okay, well, that was too short of a hop. Jeez, that does so much damage. I swear that's like almost a tank. Since I think I got the rhythm down, I guess I shouldn't have any problem like really talking during this. I mean, I'm already having trouble with the boss fight today, so like, how much worse can it get, you know? So while I was playing Subnautica, I mentioned to like my girlfriend who was like watching at the time that one of the things that I didn't mention it while I was playing, I mentioned it afterwards, like after I was done with everything, that one of the things that I was really thinking about when I was playing the game, and I guess I wouldn't say disappointed, but then at the same time I guess I was looking forward to it, even though I was freaked out at the same time too, was that once I had found out that those were all the Leviathans, I was kind of like, geez, I was actually thinking there'd be like more than that. And so I'm hoping that Below Zero kind of like scratches that itch, I guess, in a sense, of, you know, feeling like there's a lot more to the, well, dang it. It looks like I jumped too early that time, but I feel like if I just wait there, I get hit. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong there. Okay, so Below Zero is more lower heavy. That's good, because that's really what I was hoping for from another game. To explain the lore and stuff like that, I was really into it throughout the whole entire game. And so I don't even think I found all the PDAs. That's one thing I kind of feel bad about, is like, I was actually trying to look too, even off camera. Like, at times I would like try and glance and see if I see a little area or not when I was farming. Of course, that wasn't my main focus off camera, but that's just one of the things. But yeah, towards the end I was like more willing to venture into dangerous parts because I really want to find the PDAs and stuff, and I just didn't see them. So another thing that my girlfriend mentioned to me that I kind of saw but didn't think too much on until she pointed it out is that at the end of the first game, when you're leaving the planet, you can see a little like ice cap on the planet, and so I don't know if that's where Below Zero takes place, but it certainly seems like intentional foreshadowing that the devs put in. So I think I was just so caught up in like everything that happened beforehand that I just didn't see it. Or I mean, I didn't point it out. I did see it, but I didn't like verbally say like, oh hey, is that where the game takes place next time, or you know, whatever. But I did notice it. So I was like, gosh, if I don't know, probably just because it was like late and stuff. If I had the thought of like, oh, I should mention that, I absolutely would have. Okay. So I'm here. I'm not going to jump off this time. I don't know. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with that? It's so weird. I don't think I can speed that thing up. I'll try. I mean, honestly, I really don't know what I could do, but... Oh, well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing at all. I see the one on the left, or the right, but I don't know if I can drop down and then grab it fast enough. Because this is clearly not the way I'm supposed to beat it. Like, I'm not actually going to kill it if I keep doing this. I know for sure this is just like the first part of the fight. I saw a fun fact about Subnautica being posted, but I need a second to read it. After this technical tackle, I'll pause and read it. Okay. Timeout. Oh, okay, so the first Subnautica was supposed to have like an Arctic zone to begin with. That's pretty interesting, actually. That would make sense too, then why they kind of had it already in mind to put in post-credits. because, well, I guess pre-credits, post-game or whatever. Okay, so... Yeah, you see him trying to grab onto it, and it won't let me. I'm so confused. And I can't do the little booster thing either underwater, so... Is there just another ability I'm forgetting about? Oh. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, make it like an early access thing or something. Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing more Leviathans. As much as the ocean freaks me out and stuff like that, I think kind of completing Subnautica kind of makes me realize and confirm more and more that I just really like games where, open world games specifically, where you just walk around and you see like a giant monster and you're like, this thing easily could kill me, and I have to deal with it in some way, shape, or form. So, because there was a point in the game where I just started like looking forward to like finding a new one too, while at the same time being terrified of it. Like I'd be freaked out, but then I would, in the back of my mind, I'm like, gosh, this is actually kind of cool, and then it just slowly turned into like, okay, this is actually really cool, but I still need to like be worried about dying from it. Is there a way to do anything with the red flare thing? Or direct it in a different way? No, I can't hit it. Maybe I can shoot it with a missile? I'll try that. I don't think it will... Yeah, I think it's just straight up like a dead spot. Like it's just designed to be the one that you can't destroy. Yeah, that's so, and it doesn't even last as long either. I'm so confused. Maybe, okay. I see something mentioned about a red orb and it kind of sparks like a memory for me. I guess maybe this thing's glowing? I haven't noticed it, but I'm gonna pay attention to it now. Like from this point forward, if I don't like die or whatever, because I'm like down to 1 energy tank. So I'm gonna pay attention to that too. But maybe I should just like forfeit this stock, I don't know. Oh, I'll keep trying, I think I can survive until like one more of those like low transitions. The green door behind me? Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I haven't been paying attention to it, but now that you're mentioning door, I'm like, it did show it in the beginning of the fight, so maybe I just like completely glanced over it. But yeah, going back on the Subnautica thing, that's just something I was like really looking forward to at a certain point. Especially like when the voice log mentions like a Kraken enemy, I was like, oh, like, oh boy, I wonder what that's going to be talking about. It's because like I really like lore building in games, like world building and like the lore in games, especially too when it's like foreshadowing an enemy. Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay. probably gonna cost me then, because of how long it took me to figure this out. Okay. And so probably, yeah, quote me when I play Below Zero and saying like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to more monsters, like quote me, and then like immediately see me be like freaked out whenever something actually pops up. But I will tell you that if I'm freaked out, I still will be enjoying it, because as much as I say like I hate it, it's still like I secretly kind of like actually like the fear factor element of like having to sneak around a giant monster. Maybe I have to hit both green buttons and use all the water. You know, it's a good idea. I don't think I thought I shot the green door, but I guess I didn't shoot it enough when I came over here. Because it did lower the water level for the first one. This is probably like a really short boss fight. I just managed to extend it by like 20 minutes. Gosh, why is that one taking a sweet time? Get out of here, you stupid red orb. Oh, until I see some of the friendlies in Below Zero. I'm not sure if that's friendlies as in like actually friendly monsters, or like friendlies as in like the sarcastic friendlies that was used in chat to describe like the Ghost Reapers or Ghost Leviathans or whatever they're called. Okay, so let's shoot that. Let's go over here. Jeez, I feel like I was not fast enough, I guess. I didn't realize I was supposed to actually charge up the attack, like, and to make it, like, red. So I guess I should probably just drop down and just shoot at it too. But okay, I think that's pretty much what I need to do. In this time span of figuring this out, I managed to actually get my HP really high. Like all the way back up pretty much. So yeah, the Ghost Reapers attack less often. Like the ones that actually attacked the most were the... I keep saying Ghost Reapers. The Reaper Leviathans are the ones that attack more. The Ghost Leviathans are the ones that attack less. Because they're just territorial. Like, if you're just in their area, they'll attack you, but if you're nearby, they won't really worry about you. It does say too in the little, like, bestiary or whatever it's called, that if a Reaper Leviathan, like if you can hear the roar of it, it means that it can see you. So, because it uses like, you know, sonar tracking, whatever, to be able to hunt, and it just straight up just likes causing trouble. Okay, so that's that. Let's drop down. Okay, there we go. Jeez, that took so much longer than it needed to. Oh jeez, okay. Well, at least now I know what to do finally. Okay, is that it? Okay, cool. So it should be a lot quicker now. Gosh, gosh, I thought I actually parried it too. I tried to hit it, but I guess it was a little too slow. Okay, it looks like it's changing its attack. Oh, jeez. Well, that was 2 energy tanks. That was straight up 2 energy tanks. That really sucks. Jeez. Okay, no more missile attacks. That was so much damage. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. You have to time that like perfectly because you don't have that much maneuverability in the water. 2 tanks of damage, jeez. That's so much. Okay, well at least now that I know what I'm supposed to do, I should be able to at least get to that point much quicker in practice. Oh, whoops. Yeah, exactly, I know what to do now. I just like kind of spam missiles early on, so should be pretty okay. The only reason I wasn't spamming missiles before is because typically, like in Metroid games, at least from the ones I've played, if you don't have, like if you're short even 1 missile, the game will prioritize giving you missiles over HP. That's usually how it goes, so that's why it's kind of like a slow startup and why I wasn't using missiles. It's because I wanted to have enough HP, and it got me back up to the point where I could even test that in the first place. But yeah, you can only do so much against an attack that does 2 tanks damage. Okay. Okay, too early. So, like, for Below Zero, that's like the same length as the first game, right? I'd imagine so, because they're roughly about the same price, and it's a sequel game. But my brain still kind of, like, keeps thinking of it as, like, a DLC, even though it's clearly not. Okay, so it's not a short game. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I didn't feel like Subnautica was short. I think if anything, I'm having the mixed feeling of like wanting more and mixing it with like there not being enough, but I don't want to confuse the two feelings and say it's a short game. Because it really didn't feel like short at all. Like I'll have to go back and look at the Steam page and see how many hours I played into it, but I feel like I played at least a good like 30 hours. And especially too, like, I had help, so that adds to reduce the time played on it. Okay, so yeah, exactly. It's like a sign of a good game. That's why I mentioned before, at the end of Breath of the Wild, is that's a sign of a good game if you really want more out of the thing. Okay, I could have probably done a lot more damage there, but I didn't think it would go into a little, like, animation like that if you parry it, so that is good to know. Gosh. Okay, second chance. Whoa. That one straight up waited. That one waited. What a dick. Okay. Okay, I feel like I actually timed that one too, and it actually still hit me. Gosh, this is such a stupid attack. I hate that one. This does so much damage. What a cruel punishment for messing that up. Well, and then yeah, just do it a little bit faster. I'm just reading chat and I see like the conversations getting mixed up and stuff because so two members in chat have the same exact color and their names are almost the same length and characters. And so third person chat who's the color purple mentioned, because I have a pretty small chat at this time and point in time in streaming, and so just like context for anybody who's watching this on YouTube. So two members are pink and one's purple, and then so one in pink has a pretty particular way of talking, and so when the other one in pink comes in, person in purple is just like, you know, I honestly think you're the other person in pink until you say something random like that, or like something unique like that, and it makes me realize you're not the person I was talking to for like however like long the stream has been going on so for up until this point. It's super funny. Maybe I should do like an assigned colors thing, because that's not the first time that's happened too. But then I don't want to do it because everybody's got their own preferred colors. No, you're fine. I think it's super funny if anything. Oh gosh, I got like a hair in my eye. Oh man. That's what I get for laughing and also like moving my face around. Yeah, exactly. Eventually it'll be too many assigned colors. Yeah, so I guess on that note, I guess now's as good a time as any. One game my ass handed to me by this boss. So I've been looking into like Twitch rewards and emotes and just like rewards in general for viewers, because I do want to thank everybody for consistently being here and chatting and, you know, pretty much all you're doing, and making this like a very, very, very much so enjoyable experience to be able to talk to everybody and just like moments like this and stuff. So I did look into the rewards thing, and I did find out that I may be wrong, so, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I looked up and from what I found, it pretty much said I need to be no, those kind of rewards. I do need to like be an affiliate for that. From what it's saying, like to add custom emotes, custom rewards, like I think it was saying like drops and stuff like that too. But certainly for emotes and just like those kind of things. And so at this point in time, I do actually have the offer standing to switch over to an affiliate, but I haven't done it yet because I want to just kind of make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I do. And so that's pretty much what I was just going to mention, is that like I'm thinking about it, and I'll probably update it on the Discord for sure when I make my final decision. But that might be something coming this week or this weekend. It's just kind of like some more perks and stuff like that added for everybody. What was that? Yeah, because affiliate you have to be 50 followers, and like, well, that's one of the prerequisites. And so I already met that like last week, and so now I have it available for me to become an affiliate. Yeah, so if somebody has it like at 60, they're well past the requirement for it. The one that's a higher tier above that's partner, and that one's not terrible to get. It's not affiliates. I feel like it was pretty easy, so it kind of feels more like it's like a stepping stone. I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong. But what I mean by easy, it's not like absurd, like you have to have like people like donate a whole bunch of money or something like that. Like with like bits or what are they called? Like subscriptions and stuff like that. Yeah, it's something like that. Same with partner. You don't necessarily need subscriptions or bits, but you do need to have like a significantly higher viewer count. Like I think it shoots up from like an average of like 5 to like 75. So it's way, way, way higher. I think even affiliate lets you earn revenue through ads too. If I was reading it correctly. I believe that's what it was saying in the email, and also like from what I found online. I am assuming that you get more if you're a partner, but yeah, I believe affiliate allows you to earn revenue from ads too. Which is also something I'm debating on doing. I don't know if I'd turn on ads, to be honest, just because I have like a like a love-hate relationship with ads. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, so here's the stupid part. I'll take like 3 takes of damage. Ah, gosh, that's so dumb. Okay, cool. Yeah, he straight up changes the speed. Ah, gosh, that's so dumb. So much damage. I'll have to focus on this part because I really don't want to keep dying with the same stupid attack. See, like, I time it too as soon as he's about to do the attack, and then, like, it still hits you because it thinks I'm doing it too late. So you kind of have to, it feels like you kind of have to guess it if you do it based on reflex. I don't feel like my reflexes are that slow. And of course I mess up that one, like, it's so dumb. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. Okay, I think it's dead, maybe? Okay, cool. Yeah, finally. Jeez. It looks really gross when it's dead. Like, well, okay. I guess I was supposed to go through there. I mean, I guess that's cool. I don't want to explore the room anyways. Drogia, or Drogiga. I think that's what his name was. Okay. Okay, so I straight up actually have to use the grapple beam thing. Okay, not bad, not bad. Well. I'm really pissed if I die against this stupid thing. Like the dumb little enemy right there. Wait, what am I doing? I could just regen. Right, this is the energy one? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, cool. Like talking about how upset I'd be if I died, and meanwhile I'm not even like doing anything to prevent that from happening. Okay. Well, gosh, this whole entire thing's just gonna be like grapple beaming. Oh, geez, all the way up there too. Can't trust anything in this game. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, and cool, and assuming this is the next power, so let's check it out. Maybe this is just a save room. I think it's just a save room. Okay. I'm assuming it saved because I was reading chat the whole entire time. So if it didn't, please let me know. Gosh, I feel like... Was that really it? I feel like there should have been like an item to Let me travel through the water. I'm just gonna go back down. Well, okay, cool. Feels so weird. But yeah, so going back onto the affiliate thing. Yeah, as far as I was understanding, and from what I read in the thing, it said that if you're like an affiliate, you can start earning through ads. Now, I guess I won't know until I try it. If I do try it, when I do try it. But that's what it was saying in the email. So I think partners and affiliates can both do it. I would just assume though, a partner it's a little bit more. And so I'm not really too concerned about like the earning aspect of it so much as it is like I just kind of like right now at least I just kind of want to like reward everybody for just being here and stuff like that. And I really like customization aspect of it because I like my emails from Discord, and if I can incorporate those in some way, then I would like to do that. Or at least like have something to kind of like have people stand out a little bit more for being like part of streams and stuff like that. I would absolutely love doing that. Okay. I'm gonna try and go all the way around and see if I can explore that room a little bit more, because I just fell through the floor and I don't know if there was anything in there. I didn't really get a chance to take a good look, so. One of the Donkey Kong emotes wasn't banned. It's not banned, you can use it. It's just you gotta know what it means when you use it. To be fair, I wasn't the one that said anything about it, I just made the emote. It was Noodle who declared it as that. Which is actually pretty funny because it does actually look like that. You mean to tell me that you actually weren't going to give me a single, like, water item? Are you serious? What a dick. I died against you like 3 times. It's probably at the start of the next area, so... You didn't even declare it, just observed it. See, but that's like... That's basically declaring it. It's like... If you call out somebody because, like... their underwear is above their shirt on the outside. Like, you didn't declare it, but you observed it, and when you mention it, then everybody's paying attention. Yeah, I totally agreed with you. It really does look like that, dude. That's the funny part. That was totally unintentional. Here, we'll change it. We'll change it. It is actually a pretty good Donkey Kong emote, too. Yeah, if it wasn't you, it would have been somebody else who pointed it out. That's true. Okay, so it's gonna take me to, like, I don't know, like, whatever this area is called, like Gardetto? No, Govoron, yeah. But yeah, that would be a good emote to, like, incorporate into this. I don't know, so, like, that would have been perfect for, like, Breath of the Wild when I have the cutscene where Zelda is in the field and just bends over. Like, just toss that Donkey Kong emote in there. It is amazing to me how Donkey Kong has the most facial expressions and the nicest teeth of anybody in the whole entire, like, Mario universe. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about Wario. Donkey Kong has the best teeth. Hands down. He's a monkey. Yeah, he has good dental. Yeah, straight up. He's got like Like, he's buff. He's got great teeth. He has an amazing smile. He's got crazy hair. Like, he's everything like a woman could ask for. Or guys too. I don't care. Either way. He's like, he's got looks. Just write a paper on it in Discord. You know, honestly, like, if I had that thought, like, way early on, like, in, my starting years of, like, college and stuff, I absolutely would have done that. If somebody told me to do that, I totally would have done that. Because, like, when you take, like, a 101 class, it's, like, they're pretty lenient usually on what you can, like, write on and stuff like that. Whoa, okay. If this thing, like, really kicked my ass in the last area. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, jeez. As soon as I saw that last attack charge up, I'm like, oh, that's the charge you want, I'm dead. Oh, I see what the paper was talking about. I thought you were telling me to write a paper on, like, Donkey Kong and why he is, like, all the, like, the genetic things he's been blessed with. But now I see it's, you were supposed to write a paper on disorders and you wrote Discord instead. At least he caught it too. At least he didn't like turn it in like that. That's the plus side. Okay, well there's an energy tank. I have this whole room to fight in? That was just that upper part. Jeez, how did I lose 2 tanks already? What the? What is going on in this fight? This guy sucks. Okay, that one was just my fault. I just straight up jumped into that. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so much worse this time around. It's because I'm distracted by Donkey Kong and his long okay, well that's cool. I love how he followed me perfectly as I did the little speed dash. It'll get there. Yeah, you'll be nearly done at some point, so maybe not right now, but see, like, my main issue with, like, writing papers is, like, I don't know if you have, like, all the resources you need for it. Well, okay, gosh, he, like, straight hits me with that. I don't know if you have the issue with, like, looking up information or figuring out what to write. But for me personally, I kind of have, like, the opposite problem of where... Okay. Of where I have too much to write, and then so I have to, like, trim it down. And then so I have to spend, like, a good hour just trimming things down. Just because there's actually a lot I want to say. Because I find so many things I'm like, oh, I want to include this in the paper. And then it's just like, oh yeah, it needs to be below, like, 1,000 words. And I'm like, up to, like, 1,600. I'm like, well... Well, jeez. I don't know why all of a sudden he's just standing there doing the attack. It's like he does it based on where I warp to rather than where I'm at. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense, because he sees me after a warp, so I'm probably warping too soon. But that's what throws me up, because it looks like I'm just straight up warping into him, and it's like, no, he's actually just like predicting where I'm gonna land. Okay, I'm just gonna try and run around the room and take it slow. Because part of the problem too is I'm doing it too fast. Ugh. Ooh, okay, I'm so glad I didn't get punished for that. Well, thought that was lower than it was. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually clipped me too. Oh man, this guy sucks. I'm getting hit in like the dumbest ways too. It is totally my fault though. I'm like playing horribly right now. Okay, cool. Okay, geez, that one was like just as hard as the last boss. No, it wasn't as hard as the last boss. But, oh geez, I don't want to die to those things. Just looking for a place to save or at least regen some HP. Is there anything hidden here that can kill me maybe? Like this flower? Oh no, it's just straight up just a boss room. Huh. Oh, I see a little paragraph of a Donkey Kong. Okay, let's read this. So, he has great hair, terrific teeth, small feet, but big hands. Wait, am I supposed to read this in like the DK rap? Like, he has great hair, terrific. Okay, no, it doesn't rhyme. Small feet, but big hands. He's always wearing formal attire. His voice sounds like he's been kissed by the gods. I think my favorite like voice line for Donkey Kong would be like when oh gosh dang it. I could have died to those things. That would have sucked. I didn't even know that was an enemy. I thought it was just like background. These look like the little like flying enemies from Pikmin that like pick up your Pikmin and toss them in the ground. They're like super annoying. I can't remember the name of them. But yeah, like his Donkey Kong's best voice line, or at least my favorite one, is like in Mario Party 4, where like the little cubes coming in that everybody thinks is like gonna like kill them all, and then like you just hear Donkey Kong in the background make like confused gorilla noises. Like always cracks me up. It's like the most like monkey sound. Oh, this sucks. I don't even get a save room before this. I could easily die to this Emmy. Oh, whatever. Okay, thankfully it's, thankfully it was not actually in there. But yeah, it's the most gorilla sounding I've ever heard DK in any game. It's so funny to me. I'll have to, like, link it in the Discord. It just straight up sounds like, it's so funny. I don't know how to describe it better than that. It's just straight up the most I've ever heard DK sound like a monkey. Or a gorilla, sorry.
Samus, you are approaching the surface. This area, Gathering, appears to be an underground forest. The enemy have been deactivated, but Ravenbeak still desires the Metroid DNA within you. I have reviewed the video log of your encounter after your arrival. You were no match for him then. You are no match for him now. It is true that you have recovered many of your combat abilities. However, my analysis suggests that you would not be a worthy adversary for him, not even at full power. One thing still eludes me. Why did Ravenbeak's
Oh, whoops. I was reading chat and I guess I was standing there too long. Is it the purple one? Do you mean the purple Mario Party game? Like the case? I think the case is kind of purple, if that's what you're asking. It's the one, it's the Mario Party game that has like the... Oh, the game answered your question. Okay, I was like, wait, I'm kind of confused. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I was about to say, it's the Mario Party with, for anybody who doesn't know, it's the Mario Party with, like, the little mushrooms that, like, make you get, like, the big and small ones. I really like that Mario Party, actually. Mario Party 4 is, like, one of the ones that, it's one of those games, as I mentioned, like, in stream, like how I used to rent games from Blockbuster and then not, like, buy them, and deeply regret. Gosh, that thing drains so much of my HP. It's one of those games, like, I just rented and never bought, and I deeply regret. Why does this thing take so much HP? Like, I know I can get under the platform to avoid it, but I keep thinking it's gonna die sooner. Jeez, that one's like really hard to kill. Getting like very strange Pikmin vibes from this area. Like a lot of the enemies look like Pikmin enemies. Like, is this a foreshadowing to Pikmin 3? Or excuse me, we already have Pikmin 3. Is this a foreshadowing to Pikmin 4? The long-awaited game that's been like teased at, but we haven't gotten it yet. I think it's been like, what, like 8 years since Pikmin 3? 8 or 9 years? It's been a while. I feel like it's certainly been long enough for there to be another one. We already have Pikmin 4? Are you talking about Pikmin, Pikmin Bloom? Yeah. Pikmin Bloom is not a Pikmin game. It's just a way to trick kids into walking. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like Pikmin 1. I've been playing it a little bit. It's not, I mean, it's not like really like a Pikmin game, but it's not bad either. It's just kind of like a nice, simple thing. Hopefully it gets more updates too that kind of add some more quality of life features or some more events and stuff like that. Because I know certainly Pokemon Go was... I still like Pokemon Go, but like, boy oh boy was there like nothing to do in the beginning. And by beginning I mean like the first 2 years of the game, because apparently there wasn't... there's no ideas on what to do until that point. Like, if anything, that's why I like a lot of people fell out. I definitely remember like playing Pokemon Go, and like for the first year it was like pretty popular, and then like a lot of people fell out because there wasn't really anything to do. And then Gen 2 came out, and then like I saw a lot of people pop up, not as much as like when the game first came out, but it was certainly a lot. Like, it was pretty close, and I was like, oh boy, like they might be able to bring this back, and that'd be really cool. And then like nothing again. I'm like, okay. That's why I still say till this day that like I think Pokemon Go had like the chance to like this is the closest. This isn't like me saying this part. I don't think I can get up there. This isn't me saying this part, but this is something that's commonly mentioned, that like the closest we've ever had to like world peace is like with Pokemon Go during like the first month of it. The part that is me saying it is saying that I still think we could have had world peace had there been more stuff to do in Pokemon Go, except for like catching Pokemon for like at least the first year. Because like, think about it. Think about how many people like anybody listening to this, think about how many people you interacted with that you could have interacted with more had there been more stuff in Pokemon Go to do. There definitely still was a lot of nastiness, don't get me wrong. But I mean, that stuff was happening even without any features in the game. So that's why I'm like, you guys, if you're gonna have like bad with the game, you might as well have more good with it too. But it was just like, I won't say it was all bad. I'm just saying that like, are you serious? That still hits me? Jeez. Okay, I guess I'll just go back up here and try and go from there. Okay, or maybe not. But yeah, it had like its ups and downs. Like some people just really did not like those little warnings that they have for Pokemon Go where they're just like, don't do this, and then people are just like, I'm not gonna do that, and then like proceed to get in a car crash because they're really irresponsible by being on their phone while driving. There's always gonna be stuff like that, which is really unfortunate. But like the game, I wouldn't think the game should be blamed for that unless it clearly has something that's like, play this while driving. You know, then that's obviously a thing. But there's just like, it had so little to offer in the beginning that it honestly sucks that it's good now. Like you have quite a bit now, but I think a lot of the stuff could have been added way earlier. Okay, Super Missile, cool. Okay, stronger version of the missile. Hold R and press Y to fire. Consumes missile ammo. And, okay, destroy super missile covers. Okay, cool. I've seen a couple of those. So, how do I get out of here? Okay, can't get out of here through here. Okay, is it just straight up the same one? Yeah, it is. Huh. Okay, I just want to read it. Make sure. I get that, yeah. For me personally, I never felt like, especially compared to a lot of other games, I never felt like Pokemon Go was like too cash grabby, except for like the raid passes. I think that's probably when it started to feel the most cash grabby. For me personally. But I can see why it would come off as more than that. Many other aspects too, because I don't like when like certain events are like locked behind a paywall. I think that kind of sucks, but like at the same time, I don't know, I guess it's a way for them to get something. So yeah, like the raid passes, honestly speaking, feels pretty shitty, especially too with like, I'm at least glad that if like a shiny spawns you get a guaranteed capture rate, unless you like mess up all the ball tosses, which I have heard of people at the park, like specifically like kids getting like upset because that happens, and like I feel really bad for them. Because like sometimes when you throw the balls at like the legendaries, they go ape shit, and then they won't stop attacking. And it's like, calm down. Like they'll go crazy. Like they won't stop attacking. I'm trying to remember what legendary really actually got me irritated because it wouldn't stop doing that. There was one that just like consistently attacked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and yeah, there's berries for that, like that's a given, but the fact that you have to choose between like using a like banana berry and like a pineapple or whatever is really dumb, or like a golden raz, super lame. Now, can I kill these things now? No. Okay. I mean, that's a fair point, but oh jeez, okay, that thing actually grab it. Because the excellent tosses and stuff like that do make the catch rate better, even though it's not like a, it's good, but I don't want to say like it's a guaranteed like, oh man, like you're gonna catch it if you get an excellent throw. But yeah, like I cannot stand the way that they consistently attack. It's so annoying at times. I just think it needs to be toned down a little bit because you already have low capture rates, and then you already have like, so if you get a shiny, cool beans, but if you don't, then like God have your soul, because you better hope that it doesn't attack like crazy, that it doesn't pop out, and also that you have enough Premier Balls, because it's also limited to how many Premier Balls you got in the first place. So that's honestly speaking to me the only thing that really feels like a little cash grabby. And then like, in addition to that, it also kind of sucks that you can't leave them in gyms. I do get why though, but yeah, I think it's just kind of like a little bit of a bummer that you're kind of limited to how you can use them. Oh yeah, like the researchers, excuse me, not researchers, the researchers that are like, what is it, like 5 nice throws, 3 greats, and 1 excellent or something like that? Yeah, there's usually those kind of researches. Those ones are okay, I guess, because they're not, they don't feel like too out there for me. At least the 1 excellent throw, because it's just gonna happen on the spur of the moment if you're not like too great at it. But and some Pokemon it's way easier on than others. Like on Whelmer, that's like the best thing that you can like practice those on. But of course you have to be somewhere with water, so. There's a quest with 5 excellence in a row? Or like 5 excellence, 5 excellence in general. Because in a row is really harsh. It sounds like straight up BS. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember if I did the Gibble event. I think I did the community day, but I don't remember if there was like a special event pass or not. Sweet, I'm not infected. I can leave the planet. That's a Subnautica reference for anybody who hasn't watched my Subnautica playthrough. Oh, whoops. Supposed to shoot the floor? Okay, yeah. It's the orbs from Portal. They did actually kind of look like that. But yeah, one thing I wanted to mention that I did see mentioned too was like the overall like nastiness of Pokemon Go. I know I mentioned too like some people that you talk to, like imagine like how much you would have kept in contact with them if you had like, I don't know, if Pokemon Go had more stuff going on. That could also work to your advantage, because I definitely do agree that there are some pretty bad people in the community at times, especially like if you were part of a Facebook group or something like that. I definitely remember like there was like one time I was at the like one of the parks like over where I live at, and like somebody was like mad at me because they thought I was like trying to take a gym, and I was like, I'm not trying to take anything, like I'm straight up just here playing the game. And granted they didn't get like, was that the... Whoa, okay. Gosh, I want to read that, but like I have to avoid this stuff too. Okay, so next, parasite mimicking an enemy will revert to its original gelatinous form. Defeated. Okay. I thought I was supposed to like avoid it. That's why I was like, oh. But yeah, I definitely remember like somebody getting mad at me when I was playing Pokemon Go because I was like standing by like one of the things in the park that was a gym, and I don't even remember what I was doing. I wasn't like, even if I was taking down a gym, I'll say like that's just part of the game. Like it's just a given. This is just the nature of the game. But I wasn't even doing that, and I was still getting crap for it. I was like, are you serious? And I just like I don't even remember what I told him. It was nothing mean. I was just like, hey, I'm not like taking the gym, you don't have to worry about it. And then like it was just like a really weird exchange overall. I can't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head that happened, but I definitely remember them saying something that kind of gave me a heads up that they were not happy with the fact I was standing there. So yeah, I do know what you mean with that nastiness, because yeah, there's just some people that took that game way too far. Okay, am I gonna die from this? Okay, cool. I did not get back nearly as much HP as I lost from that. That's actually like a Fusion reference. I believe so. Let me reread it just to make sure I understood it. But yeah, that's a Fusion reference because I guess Fusion spoilers. Yeah, out of context, it's like, wait, what? But yeah, in Metroid Fusion, like, oh gosh, there's another one of these things. Let me just wait for it to pass over and then kind of gauge where to go from there. So Fusion spoilers. At the beginning of Fusion, Samus loses her suit and has to be infused with Metroid DNA. And so there's more to it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And so with that being said, and then also absorbing the X parasite, which I think is supposed to be like the Metroid in her, because the Metroids hunt the X parasite. The X parasite's main predator was the Metroids, but since the Metroids are extinct, since the Metroids are extinct now, the X parasites, you know, pretty much have no natural predators. And so I think that's supposed to be a reference to that. It's like you get to heal because you pretty much ate your food source, but it's the Metroid DNA food source, if that makes sense. So that's I believe what it's a reference to. That's a good question though. If it's, like Samus were to have like a kid or something, like how would that work genetically? That's one of the one of the gaming questions. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a game theory on it or something like that. Just like show Map Pat this playthrough. It's like Map Pat, can you do a video on this? There actually might be something on that already. I don't know. Plasma beam acquired. Yeah, exactly. Fire is a powerful stream of plasma that can pierce through multiple enemies and damage robotic enemies without the need to charge. Okay, cool. Because it doesn't feel like I was doing too much against robotic enemies. Press Y to fire. It can also destroy plasma beam covers. What did the plasma beam cover look like? Is it the green one? I'm just gonna wait for it to cycle again. I think it is. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, because those robotic enemies take a lot of damage. Yeah, so like right there, the little floating enemy. I believe it's just supposed to be referring to like me absorbing the X parasite, which is giving me health, because Metroid DNA in me is less like, oh yeah, give me some of that, you know, something along those lines. Fusion is a really good game though. If you like this kind of style of games, I do recommend it. I think it's a really good game. But I feel like any sort of quality of life features you would have liked in Fusion after playing it, this game definitely elaborates more on. Because I don't even remember Fusion having like, where do I need to go? Down and left. Yeah. I don't remember Fusion having like a little tracker ability or a scanner ability that lets you like see the hidden objects in each room. Like this thing right here that I'm about to use. Like, I don't remember Fusion having that, and there are certain points where it is very useful. Wait. Maybe I was supposed to go to the right then? Whoop, whoop. Okay, wait. Okay, cool. I was like, wait, no, turn something else. Kind of liking how they're actually like adding more like parasites in this part of the game now. Like just kind of like making a callback and a mention to like, yeah, there's actually more going on here. Jeez, the thing electrocutes the platforms? Thing sucks. Okay, and another one of these creepy doors. Okay, thankfully I actually hit that because I was really low on HP. I don't know if that would have killed me. Okay, well that was a bad time to like have one of my hands off my controller. Whoop. I was like, there's no way I killed it that fast. Okay, that thing looks actually really cool. This is honestly speaking one of the cooler enemies I've seen in this game. Oh jeez. How many energy tanks was that? Was that 2 again? Is it gonna be just the standard? Oh, I was actually supposed to parry that. Jeez, I thought it was like, I thought it was actually like the. It might have been my best shot to actually kill it. Well, it went to the left. The same place I went to. Damn it. Oh, that's nice. It actually spawned me right in front of the door. That's actually really nice. Because I, honestly speaking, do not remember the last time I saved. Okay. Let's skip. Oops, wrong button. Like, I like the black and silver aesthetic to this thing. I think that's why I like it so much. In addition to the fact that it looks kind of creepy. Since I'm using missiles for the most part. Whoa. Gosh, that really sucks. I hate when like I go to the same side that like launches to. Okay, so there's gonna be like 2 moments where I have to parry. Okay, cool. So I had the chance to beat it before, but I just messed it up horribly. But okay, cool. Let's see if there's a little save room, and then I should be able to save and then take a little bit of a break before going to Breath of the Wild. It's getting close to that time. That was actually a pretty cool boss fight though, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually one of the more enjoyable ones. I think it's just because I really like the boss though. Okay, am I supposed to go up here? Kind of feels like a little bit off the beaten path. Yeah, it looked really cool. I really like the way that one looked. I'm assuming it was like a Chozo, but Parasite version. Assuming that's what they're going for. Okay, I think I was actually supposed to go down. But yeah, it did look like an experimental soldier. Or experimental soldier, I should say. Okay, you save room? I did not walk into another boss room. No way. Wait, Samus, no. They sound like little Lumas. I'm actually back where I started. This is... Okay. There's a save station at the very end. This is where I entered, so... Okay, I'm gonna go to the save station. I will explore that. Wait. I feel like there's a boss at the end of this. Jeez. Do I want to try and go for it? Yeah, it definitely sounds like something's there. I guess I'll try and go for it. Yeah, it's just like those little guys. I wouldn't have minded fighting the boss. I'm just like, I know it's going to give me like very little time in between the streams, so. Okay. I think that's as good a point as any to lead off from here. So it felt really nice to kind of get back to this game. And since I'm done with Subnautica, I'm going to be doing this in Breath of the Wild for the time being until next week, which I'm kind of thinking of what to add, because I have a couple of games in mind. But I'm just trying to really decide between which one, and, you know, between the two of them, which one I'm going to do. Let's see. I think, well, it's not between. I have a couple of them lined up, but I'll probably keep them to myself just in case, because I don't want to give any like false hope or anything. But I'll probably talk about it in the Discord when it gets closer to the time. And pretty much from this point forward, I'm going to look into more of the affiliate stuff and see if I can start doing rewards and stuff like that for everybody, so everybody can get something, you know, a little bit more from joining into the streams all the time. So with that, if you're going to be joining me for Breath of the Wild, I'll see you in a little bit. If not, and you're heading off for the night, I will see you later, and you have a good night. And then I'll post an update next time I'll be streaming on social media too. So it should be, besides the one later today, it should be this Friday. So thank you everybody for joining me, and I will see you later.